20 Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 and Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Versus Chapter 4. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, last chapter we saw all these different universes that have collided. And there are a lot of them. And now we're having a meeting of the universes. This will be interesting. Let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. A meeting of humans from 13 worlds to discuss their survival. Ooh, the first volume was coming out on April 7th. Of all the worlds that were called together, 13 have been confirmed so far, and the humans of each world are faced with extinction by their respective threats. And this chapter is titled A Ray of Hope. Let's agree to refer to the threats as natural enemies. Additionally, the names of each world have been decided. Well, then let's formally share the information on the enemies of each world. First, the world we're all in, we'll call it the Magic Forces world. Its natural enemies are demons. The Great Demon King and his 47 demon kings lead their armies to control almost the entire world. And then we have our natural enemy. This is the machine world world. Our natural enemies are robots. Machine life forms created by humans went wild and began multiplying without limits. They're trying to wipe out humanity. Then we got our natural enemies, our parasites in the parasite world. Dude, I love these symbols so much. A mysterious parasitic life form has attached to and taken over most of humanity, turning them into puppets. Dude, that is awesome. And then we got the giants world. These huge and crazy strong giants do whatever they want. They've turned us into slaves and hate our guts. Then we have the misfortune world. Well, our natural enemies, huh? They are disasters known as calamities. Of course we got calamities. Jesus Christ. How many calamities are we going to have in manga? My God. Left unchecked, a single major one would go on to ravage all the countries and towns in the world. Our government has totally given up. And then we got the cosmic the cosmic devil. What the fuck is this? Our natural enemies are aliens. Highly advanced aliens from outer space have invaded our world and started raiding us. We're continuing to desperately resist. And then we got the wild green world. Our natural enemy is the untamed wilderness. Dude, that sounds awesome! It's Jurassic Park! Wild plants and animals grew in a frenzy and began overtaking human beings. It's Jurassic Park! And then there is neo-cruelty. Neo-cruelty? Oh my God! Neo-cruelty world, dude, what is this? The fuck is this? Our natural enemy is neo-humanity. The knowledge and body functionality grew so large that they evolved into a strange mutated form of humanity. Now they're subjugating the old humans. Sounds like the god of high school, I'm not gonna lie. Then there is it's a mad world. Our natural enemy, or really our concern for cause for our concern is God. It manifested due to humans' faith in exalted God. I can't say anymore. And then we got cursed destruction world. It's Fallout. The cause is a curse. Corrupted curse caused the world to rot, the oceans to become polluted, the stars to grow cold. We're all done for. And then we got Recreation Hell World. What is this, Mad Max? Natural enemy? What's that? Games are everything. If I don't return soon, there will be a penalty. How do I... I'm sorry, this ain't Mad Max. This is Tron. How did Tron happen here? How do I go back? Retry. I I'd be scared of the Tron world, especially if our hair is like that. And then there's the now there's the Mad Max world. It's the Lawless world. I love the symbol for the Lawless world, for Mad Max world, dude. I love that we got a Mad Max universe. Our natural enemies are the same humans as us. The last days of a long world war led to the collapse of civilization and morality. Now there's lawless bandits and gangs roaming outside doing whatever they please. AKA, it's Mad Max. And then there's a huge world tree. Okay, this world tree is gotta be the Drossel, or this is the Tree of Might, or this is the it's the Chakra Tree. Are Yotsutsuki up in this world? Our natural enemy is the world tree. It's an enormous tree that sucks up the life force of our planet. Our world is parched and withered. Okay, this ain't the Drossel. This is definitely the Tree of Might or the Chakra Tree. That's one like is the 10 tails somewhere around there? That's all. 13 types. No matter what we do, humanity's insurmountable natural enemies have gathered in this one world. Is there anyone here who has any ideas? Anything goes. Any methods of getting past this hopeless situation? Wait, hold on a second. I fucked this up. Any methods of getting past this hopeless situation? Is there anyone here who has any ideas? Anything goes. Silence, understandable. Each world was full of its own problems, and now those are multiplied by any more than 10 times. Well, I'm gonna say this: the robot world or whatnot, just send them to like the video game world. They can take care of all that other shit. Just send them. The ones with the guns, they can take care of a good chunk of the problems. And the video game people, they probably know how to. They could probably stop the robots. Just saying. Is there really no way forward? Does humanity really have no choice but to wait for its destruction? Each natural enemy is a match for the demon army. The reason we were able to survive after running into so many was... No, sorry everyone. With the world like this, everyone is still in chaos. There's still a bit of time left in this meeting, so... What if we make the natural enemies fight amongst each other? Exactly! Let them fight to get out amongst themselves. Think about what you said. It's worthless. We're having a serious meeting here. This isn't the place for kids to share their fantasies. Who let that idiot join this meeting? Oh, just hold on for a second. Let me finish. I saw with my own eyes. It was coincidental, but our actions were the trigger for different natural enemies to start fighting each other. Dude, the Mad Max people, they're fucking humans. They're just gangs roaming around. Just send the demons there and they'll die. Send the robots there and they'll die. Those are the easiest to take care of. That's right. Certainly for the demons, robots, that one in the that one giant and the beast, none of our attacks worked, but the natural enemies were able to deal some serious damage to each other, purposely making the enemies fight each other. How foolish. You mean to say we should control the natural enemies' movements? We from the Earth Defense Force have been giving our all for many decades now, and we still have no chance of success. Our natural enemies are not taking the aliens' power seriously. For real? You've never seen the enemies we have to fight. So don't come in here saying things like that. If you had ever been surrounded by a horde of giants, you wouldn't be spouting such stupid ideas. It's out of the questions for the calamities. For our calamities, those aren't enemies so much as natural disasters. To think that humans could control them is useless. So, that's a good idea, though. Send a good chunk of them to the calamities universe. They will die. Send the giants there. If humanity's intellect far surpasses our own, you wouldn't have a chance. Wait, please everyone calm down. You say that, but God is all-knowing and all-powerful. He can see through everything we do. The curse will simply devour everything, Cuckoo. How the hell do you expect to make those enemies fight each other? If you can do it, then show us. Brother, what should I do? That's right, you moron, Hollow. Even if all the other enemies banded together, there's no way they could rival the demon army. They don't know how terrible the demons are. What a happy bunch. Demons are the strongest enemy out of all the worlds. This lot has been able to live until now without being exposed to the most serious threat. Huh? What? Big brother, what are you saying all of a sudden? Wait just 1 second. Don't ignore what I said. Are you looking down the giant's power? Magic is nothing special compared to our enemy. Don't make light of the robot's updating abilities, Zaby. No one can stop the world tree. If he hears that, our god will get angry again. Those aliens won't lose to a single enemy on this primitive world. Our natural enemy is the strongest. We've already met a giant. We saw a pale, large man around 5 or 6 meters tall. The Demon Kings are way stronger than that, you know. Huh? You don't understand a thing. You don't get their power, and savagery. 5 or 6 meters tall? Calamites are at least 500 meters tall, no? Your silly little giant would get crushed in an instant. The hell did you say? Nobody here understands the terrifying nature of the parasites. No matter how huge or strong your body is, once a parasite gets a hold of you, you're done for. Parasites truly are the worst of enemy of all the worlds. Even if you say that, they're just inferior life forms after all. No matter how you think of it, the aliens are the apex. Knowledge, muscles, and techniques, with all of those, they'll crush every life form in this world. There's not a single life form on this planet that can win against them. Well, that might be true for living things, but robots are different. They keep learning and evolving without limits. You won't be able to win against those aliens either. Wait just 1 second. Don't underestimate the power of the wilderness. This whole planet is our enemy now. The world tree will eat this planet. For evolution, new humanity also. Seriously, don't talk at once, you game. What the hell did you say? You've been acting all high and mighty this whole time. What the hell do you think you are? Don't touch me, you primitive monkeys. We're the ones protecting this planet from the strongest natural enemy. No, we're the ones fighting the strongest natural enemy day in and day out. Actually, no, calm down. Stop it, everyone. No matter the world seems like men are all the same. Huh? Amusing. Just what are you playing, Zaby? Wait, you're saying some weird things to make enemies, fight enemies to make enemies. Isn't that what we just did? Huh? You mean to say you instigated everyone and made them fight each other? How devious. Stupid. So what if you were able to make us fight each other? The enemies we face are nothing like us. Of course, I wasn't thinking at all that a childish gambit like this would work on our natural enemies. Childish? So mean. But with just this little idea in mind, we were able to create a small fight. If all the different humans combine their strengths, refine this plan, and put in their all, how about that? The possibility is not zero. No matter how ridiculous this plan sounds, even if it's an outrageous pipe dream, if the chance isn't zero, I think it's worth a shot. Even in the situation where all we have is despair, this can be an unequaled opportunity. Isn't that right, Hollow? Really? That's a pretty extreme way to do it. But even in this world that was thrown into chaos, these two brothers are finding hope and advancing forward. Natural enemy refers to those in this natural world who are absolute predators for a particular species, like a bird to an insect, like a snake to a frog, like to humanity. To win against a natural enemy is entirely impossible. However, if natural enemies were to be pitted against each other, shit, I got more exhausted than planned. I'll have to report something to Lord Jachi. This is all that guy's fault. Hero Hollow, I definitely won't let you escape. The respite is but fleeting. Ooh, it's definitely... This plan is smart, though. But the thing is, though, gotta send them, like the robots, send them against God. Send them to the natural disaster area. Send them, you gotta be smart with this. It's gonna be like playing chess with these motherfuckers. I like this idea. This idea is brilliant. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking. So we can keep bringing you more Versus content. Few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.